What's that? Oh, Lavi. That's who it is. Lavender. Hey, little girl. We have snacks. We have snacks. We have snacks. We've got snacky snacks. Look at all the snacks. Jericho, no, wait. You gotta wait, buddy. We got snacks. We've got lots. We've even got bacon. We've got veggies. Jericho, guys, you're like, I smell bacon. I smell bacon. Hi, Lavi. You smelled the bacon? She's like, I definitely smelled the bacon. Lavi, what are you doing, little girl? You're so funny. Hi. It's like, give me the bacon. Give me that bacon. You're so... Oh my goodness. Jericho, yes, you can have a piece too. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. You ready? Easy. Mark says that he loves you. Oh, you have to wait, Jericho. You have to wait. Okay. Miss Lavi. Oh, she's a very thorough chewer as well. We have... Hello, Stephen. Yes, we have bacon. Look, she's gonna... It's time for her next piece of bacon. Is it time for your next piece? Yeah. It's time for your next piece. Back. Jericho. Okay, no, wait, back. Sit. Okay, easy. Thank you for not taking all my fingers. You're just enjoying your bacon, little girl. Yeah. You enjoying the bacon? I wonder who's live right now. She's having some bacon. That's the the one treat. Other than the veggies, all the veggies, Jericho. I know, buddy. I know. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. Oh, we're going to start singing for the treats. I know. Hang on. Okay. Let's see. Will you take a green bean? It's like I want the bacon. Jericho. Well, she is not creepy. She's the cutest little girl. She's super cuddly. And it's okay if you think that they're creepy, but they're extremely very good for the environment. And they don't get rabies, distemper, parvo, or feline leukemia. She's like, I'm ready for my last... Young lady, did you steal the last piece of bacon? Oh, Lavi, Jericho. You know. No, it's fine. I mean, I have a passion and love for all animals, and opossums actually, Jericho, look at her eyes, see? She does not want you to get in her bubble. She's like, stay out of my bubble. Hello, Onyx. Oh, she's... Hey, thank you for liking the live, everybody. And welcome in from the For You page. It looks like we're on the For You page right now, so that's awesome. Oh, Lavi, really? Thank you for the hyper and the TikTok, Fabulous Dog Tunes. What did you get? Oh, you're finally eating the green bean. Thank you for the TikToks, Jericho, sir. He wants to clean up your he wants to clean up your mess, Lavi. Don't. He's right here. No, Jericho. She'll bite you. Just here, take that piece. There you go. Okay. You see anything else in there you want? Jericho knows. You got a... Oh, you have a Dane. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. I didn't see it. Ew. Oh, yeah. Jericho is very vocal. He will. Once I get him to going, he will definitely. All I have to do is sing, sing. Jericho, sing, sing. He's just like, come on, let me just like, let me get in the bowl. Jericho. Okay, well, I can pull it up only onto here while I'm live, but it's hard to see because of the little picture. Oh, you're having your bell pepper. There you go. Jericho, you want carrot? There you go. Onyx says, hi, Kirk. She is, she's getting close to 2 years old around there. And Jericho is 5 years old. We went to the doggy park today, too. No, she is a non-releasable opossum. Oh, yeah, Jericho loves the peppers, and it's because of her that he actually likes them. I would highly recommend checking your state for the legalities of it, because becoming a rehabber or rescuer is primarily the best thing to do to protect the animals. Jericho, buddy. We're working on, like, I work under a rescuer here, a licensed rehabber here. And I'm going to work on getting myself licensed and starting a nonprofit also for animals as well. Oh, did he startle you, Lavender? She's got her bowl of veggies. Oh, yeah, you can't stop me from caring about animals. Yeah, she is non-releasable, and domestication takes a very long time, so she's just tame. So domestication takes thousands of years, so she's not domesticated, she is just tame. Yeah, I know, her eyes, she's like, And last night she knocked some, well, that's one of their only mechanisms, to hiss or growl or show their teeth. That's pretty much all they have to kind of scare people. Jericho. Oh, here, there. Yeah, clean up that mess. Thank you. Clean up the bits. Never realized how cute possums are. We don't have them here in the Rockies. We get raccoons. Oh, yes. Yeah, it's probably too cold there in the Rockies, actually. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize how beneficial they are and how they get the bad rap for other animals doing lots of things. Like, they don't chew on wires, they don't make a mess like rodents do that. They're not rodents, they're marsupials. Hi, little girl. So, thank you for the snowflake keychains, Han Wilder. Jericho, there's still a little piece of bacon right there. See it? There it is. Good boy. Okay, hey, Labby. Do you want any more? Do you want any more? Oh, okay. I had to sit down. My back was starting to hurt. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Do you want some more bell pepper? Jericho? Yep. She's like, no. Okay. Lavi, come on. Oh. Okay. You want to go in your hut? Oh, thank you for the ice cream cones. Fabulous dog tunes. I can't wait to see the stickers when they come. I'm so excited. Yes, that's correct. They do help. They help develop anti-venom, absolutely. Because they themselves are highly resistant to the venom. Jericho, can you back up a second? Okay. Okay, that's a good boy. Okay, she's going to get cozy in her hut. Yep. She's like, okay, to clean dinner, please. Nice. Little good girl. Looking for dessert. Oh, here he goes. Jericho. You gonna sing your song? Okay, be prepared for a lot of shrill barking because that's his idea of singing. I'm going to forewarn you now. There we go. Okay. Okay, you're singing for yourself. Hey, Teresa, thank you for hearing me. Which one do you want? What do you want? You want a carrot? Ow, Jericho, you have to be easy, buddy. You have to be easy. He could join the open. Oh, the opera? Yeah. All right, Jericho, you ready? He's like, what? What's next? Okay. Sometimes you hang on a second, sir. Hang on. Let me sit here, okay? Hold on. He loves Brussels sprouts too. You ready? Okay. Sing for your. Will you tell us sorry? Ouch, that was my foot. Sing, sweet Jericho. Sing with me a song. Sing with me, sweet Jericho. Sing with me. Whoa. Easy. I mean, exactly. I know. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Teresa, for the snowflake keychains. Teresa! Jericho, are you ready? Okay. Okay, let's try. You used to do lower key, though. Can we do lower key? Remember, let's try to swing, go low. Jericho, go low. Can we go a little lower, Jericho? Jericho. Hi, Sherry. Yeah, he loves vegetables. I have this whole bowl. He would eat this whole bowl. Okay. There's the broccoli. He actually just had a Brussels sprout a moment ago. He loves bell peppers, carrots, asparagus, green beans, broccoli. Okay, Brussels sprout. Yeah, ow, can we just wait? Hold on. Wait. Ow, you're on my foot. Jericho, easy. I am in an RV, yes. He's a good boy. That's a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. He's a good boy. He's 5 years old. He's a Harlequin Great Dane. He is amazing. We took him to the dog park today, and he's such a good boy. I'm so proud of him. Yeah. He'll other dogs that might be a little aggressive, he's just like, nope, we're not gonna do that. Boxer loves bell pepper with cream cheese on it. Jericho, back up. I've been okay. I mean, sir. Okay, all right. See all the veggies here? Watch this. Yes. He's eating the broccoli stem right now. And he's already had dinner, so I have two. I only have Jericho and then of course Lavender, the non-releasable. Jericho's also my service dog. Yep, exactly. He's my horse cow dog. Thank you for the snowflake keychain. Hi, Colleen. And then whatever he drops, Lavender will find, and she eats it. I even made a song. It's horrible, but I still sing it. You want a horse cow dog? Jericho's a horse cow dog, a horse cow dog, a horse cow dog. Jericho's a horse cow dog is he. That was way off key, wasn't it? Jericho's a horse cow dog, a horse cow dog. Jericho's a horse cow dog is he. I sing so many songs with just Jericho or Lavender. Dude, you're like, you're getting parts of things everywhere. It's going to be stuck in your mind, and you're going to wake up in the middle of the night singing it like, oh. Oh, Jericova. Oh, is it? It's one of your favorites? Oh, Jericho, you've got to eat your veggies, Jericho. He's like, I'm working on it. He's like, now he's picking up bits that landed on my feet. Oh, yes. He loves the veggies. He'll do this over bacon or veggies. I mean, all of it. That's my foot you're standing on, buddy. Oh, okay. Hi, Philip. How are you? I know that. Okay, hold on. Let me get that piece out. Okay, that was my medicine drawer. Okay, there you go. Jericho. Hey, look. There's nothing in there. Nope. Shh, nothing in there. Here. And this is why I have to let Lavender have her part first, because he will eat whatever she doesn't eat, and she can be a little more picky. But we go to the farmer's market and get, like, these are all from the local farmer's market, except the asparagus. They didn't have any there, so I had to get some at the store. But they prefer the stuff from the farmer's market. I mean, I guess that's where the cow and horse. Yeah, yep. Let me see if I can remember, like, Jericho's a horse cow dog, a horse cow. How do I sing that?
Just like that.
I know, but it's like I had the key wrong. Jericho's a horse cow dog, a horse cow dog, a horse cow dog. Jericho's a horse cow dog, a horse cow dog is he.
Yeah.
Jericho's a horse cow dog, horse cow dog, horse cow dog. Jericho's horse cow dog, a horse cow dog is he. I have that also in my. There's a video with him in the seat of the truck, and I sing that. The first time I sang it, though, I was not in the key that I usually sing it.
Okay.
Thank you. Hey, thanks for all the tapping, everybody. Yeah. Oh no, horse cow dog elephant. No wait, horse cow elephant dog. And apparently, this is a nightly thing now. I put together a bowl of veggies, and they both eat their veggies. And even opossums, sometimes it's hard to get them to eat. There's still a green bean there, bud. So it's hard to get them to eat veggies because they prefer sweeter things. But she likes her certain veggies too. But she has to have fresh veggies. She's bougie. Like, he doesn't care if they're hothouse bell peppers or whatever, but she has to have either grown or the ones that are like, I guess from the US or whatever. It seems like the ones from one of the places they're grown in, like hothouse or whatever in Mexico, she doesn't like those. He doesn't care. But the ones from my garden, oh, there's stuff on the floor. Ew, it's wet. Okay. Ones from my garden or from I don't get them at the farmer's market. So like the regular grocery store or Trader Joe's or whatever, then she will eat those. But she will not eat like frozen or thawed out avocado. She has to have fresh avocado. Thank you, Mike, for the TikTok. Jericho. Yes, she is a bougie girl. Jericho doesn't care. However, he does love his veggies. This has grown into a thing. Oh, this is Jericho, and he's a boy. And he's getting... he dropped some things on the... Oops. Sir, excuse me. Sir, there's nothing in there. I already got it out of there. Bud. Okay, look, it's empty. See? All gone. He dropped some green beans down there or something. Oh, he's still eating them. Okay. There's the bowl. Okay, let's go check on Lavender. No, you're fine. It's all fine. We have Jericho, who's a boy. And then Miss Lavender here, who's a little girl. Oh, look here. There's the green bean you dropped. Here. Hi, baby. You want the green bean? No, that's for later. Okay. Oh, the big yawn. There's a big yawn. Hi, baby. We're actually going to go to the farmer's market tomorrow, too. Probably get some... she likes the farmer's market broccoli. And it's actually a pretty good price, so... Yes. You waited for me to leave to show the... What? You left? Yep, she's a non-releasable opossum. Yeah, she's friendly. She doesn't bite. But, of course, she's tame. But she couldn't be released because she's too friendly. She was supposed to be euthanized. But thankfully, they did not let that happen. I was just in here and swiped off really quick and came back to possum on the screen. Okay. Now, she was here earlier. Also, guys, just so you know, because we have no idea what's going to happen with TikTok, and also even for just watching for fun. Hey, Husky. On YouTube, I have a link in my bio. We have a Jericho and Friends YouTube channel, and I download all of my lives dating back to late September, and I put them on YouTube. I upload them on YouTube. Yes, that's Jericho, the horse, cow, dog, elephant, right here. That's Jericho. Hey, bud. Jericho! On dog breed, and I'm tempted to do it on a Great Dane because of Jericho. Well, if you have any questions at all about Great Danes, you can ask me too, if you decide to do that. Jericho, bud. Hey, Navi. Hello, little girl. Miss Navi girl with the starry eyes. Oh, little Navi girl. Oh, okay. There's that spam thing there. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. Mute, and we are going to block them. There we go. Confirm. And goodbye. Nope. She has never... Well, she's bitten me lightly because she thought I was Jericho one time. I just followed you both on YouTube and Instagram. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Sherry. What kind of animal? Oh, this is Lavender. She's a non-releasable opossum. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. They're very crucial for the environment. They're basically like the hazmat crew of the ground of the forest. They clean up unalived creatures, similar to what buzzards do. And they are, well, you don't have to go find one to pet. It's okay. She can't be released because she's too friendly. And she was supposed to be euthanized. And I don't know. I don't know if they're going to shut it down, but I want to be prepared anyway. And, you know, they always say to diversify, right? So I'm just making sure I have content on YouTube. And I'm also going to work on downloading all of my TikTok videos and putting them on YouTube Shorts, I guess, as well. Just to be safe, because all you need is like 50 subscribers on there. I know I actually love TikTok. I love the community that we've built here and everything. So, I mean, you know, the people voted and we want to keep it, but why do I think they are? Oh, because of the ruling that happened. Was it today, I think? No, it couldn't have been today. It was yesterday. They said that they were going to uphold the original ruling or something like that. And yeah, it's something that happened recently about TikTok. But we shall see. We shall see what happens. But I'm all about like making sure that, you know, we can still stay connected as a community. So I only need to have 50 subscribers, I believe, for YouTube to be able to go live on there. And I would continue over on YouTube, basically. I do love that, you know, here on TikTok, it's really simple. They made it really nice and everything. But again, you know, I'm only putting content over there and everything just to make sure I don't lose Well, like the lives actually just disappear. Like once I'm live and then we're done, like you can't see it anywhere else. It's not available. Oh, well, I'm glad. I'm glad you love our live. They're not available after the fact unless I do, working on downloading a bunch of my favorite videos just in case TikTok to expand. Yeah, that's a good idea. But yeah, so it's just a good idea to have. I don't really, like, I do like YouTube. I spend a lot of time on there, but, not necessarily I don't go live or anything like that on there, but everyone will go if they ban TikTok. Somebody's going to come up with something, or one of the other big ones are going to try and mimic it to the best of that they can, I would think. That's my best guess. You know, and we also have to be aware too that, like, creating negative publicity, like protesting in certain ways, is also not necessarily a good thing, you know. But it's like, how do you get attention? How do you get that attention? Like, hey, this is, all the people have come forward. A lot of people make a living doing TikTok and stuff. I am not one of them, but, you know, I definitely just enjoy this time. You know, that this is our time. We have right, exactly, US only. Yeah. But, and also they mentioned that it wouldn't be like on the day, it wouldn't just go away. It would just be pulled from the app stores, and our apps would just age out of not being able to be updated or whatever. So it just kind of fizzle out on its own. It would probably bug out. But, yeah, so I'm hoping that does not happen, because I definitely love doing these. Where will you go live if TikTok is? Well, I'll probably go on YouTube. That's where I personally will go. Do you think it will ever come back? I imagine that at some point someone will create something that's going to be similar if that happens. I've heard that some people are putting in bids for TikTok even without the algorithm, because I read something that that the I don't want to say the country where it's at, but you guys know where it's at, that they are there's a law against letting the algorithm leave the country or something like that. So they're working on some bids here in the US. From one of them's a lawmaker or something, and whatever, they're trying to put in a bid to even take it without the algorithm. But I actually like my algorithm a lot. Like, there you have it down pretty well for me. And I don't like, I really don't like the other ones. Oh, excuse me. Let me try and, I gotta get myself up here a little bit more for my back. Oh, okay. There we go. But yeah, I like how my algorithm is. Good night, Steven. Have a good night. But yeah, so that's where I will be. If that were to take place, I would probably just go to YouTube. I'm already establishing myself there with Jericho and Friends, because it's funny, because on here it just kind of happened under my name, and I was like, okay, well, I guess we're gonna roll with it. But yeah, so I'm just like, well, I will just let it be that way for now. I'm scared it's going to be banned. Yeah, you know, and they're just afraid, because we're all learning so much from people on here, like, you know, really good information. And I know that this app has helped a lot of people too with mental health. So, and that's another thing why I like to do these Zen talks too, because I like being able to just have a calm space where people can come, and it's a safe space, and we don't talk about religion or politics, just because, you know, it's a safe space. Right? I know. Yeah, you can learn so much. I do love learning like stuff on YouTube too. I have been binge watching like permaculture because I would like to buy some land near in the desert, and it's, well, I would not prefer to buy it there. However, that might be where I'm gonna have to go. People making money will buy it. Well, yeah. Hey, Michelle. I mean, there are lawmakers that, of course, I'll follow you back too. Yeah, so we'll just have to see what happens. At this point, like, I have so many other things going on in my life, and TikTok is a huge part of it, only for 30 minutes a day, but it's a very much I look forward to this time every single night. And so does my husband. He's like, I race home. He tries to get home and make dinner and everything like that so that he can just kind of chill while I'm live. And he loves it. And you never know what's going to happen on here. It seems to be different every night, even though we do a lot of the same things. Hey, Christy. I hope they don't ban it, but if they do, I will go to YouTube. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, if we kind of get that idea, we just have to get my channel up to 50 on that one channel on Jericho and Friends. This is one of my favorite times of day. Yes, mine too. Definitely. And a lot of you know too, like the reason that I switched over to bird sounds and water, I think the birds are probably the better one, but I had to switch over that because of the YouTube situation, because I am putting all of the lives over there. I can get flagged for like copyright infringement for the music and stuff. So that's why I had to start doing just bird sounds and stuff. And it's very peaceful, so I can roll with it. I think the water might have been a little too, I don't know, watery. But the birds, I think, are a good touch. Miss Labby girl. And she already went potty too. Oh, this is Lavender. She is a non-releasable opossum. And she already went potty tonight too before the live, so she does not have to go now. She was already showing signs like, oh, okay, I gotta go. And I'm like, wait a minute, Labby. All right, let's go potty. And then, yeah, I mean, as you can hear, you know, Jericho's all settled down. He knows there's no more snacks. Hey, Jericho. Jericho, do you want to sing a song? And also, for those of you that don't know, we do have an uninvited guest, a little young lady that I do not want to be in here, but she's here. She has taken up residence. Her name is Agatha. She is a rat, and I believe she has had babies because I've heard them a couple of times. I have not found them yet, but Jericho will hear her, and sometimes she'll run on the roof, sometimes she'll run in the underbelly, and yep, I see her sometimes. And I'm like, oh my goodness, why? Oh, well, no, she's hiding. I'm like, she's definitely not a pet. She's definitely wild, and yeah, there is a video of her kind of like jumping out from behind the dog food container. But yeah, she's I've even I talked to my friend who knows a lot about, well, she's a rehabber, so she knows, like, I'm like, she's like, well, maybe you could just like put a litter box down there and with some material in it so she'll just go to the bathroom. It's like, oh, I really don't want a pet rat. Yeah, the video is there. It's right behind Jericho's food container. And the funny thing is we brought Lavender out there to see what she would do, because, well, opossums don't necessarily, like, because they're not rodents, they're marsupials, and they will unalive a mouse or a rat if it goes right past her. But anyway, she was there and Jericho was there, and then she jumped out like up and over Lavender. She didn't even know what happened. It's just chaos. I live in a zoo, but not a pet. It's going to be an ambassador for the species. Oh, you mean Lavender? Oh yeah, not a pet. Yeah, Lavender is not a pet. She is a non-releasable opossum. Oh, Agatha, if I catch her. Oh, she's really pretty though. She has that really pretty light gray fur, and I think she has a pink tail. Yeah, she's a pretty girl, but she's also scared of me. Jericho caught her once in his mouth, and then he let her go because he loves animals too, which I love. Today he did so good at the dog park. I'm so proud of him. You have possums in your yard? Okay, that's awesome. And just so you know, like if there's ever possums like living under a deck or living under your house or whatever, they do not chew wires like rodents do, like rats do, or even raccoons will make a mess. Rats and squirrels make a mess. But opossums will keep the underneath area free of mice, rats, and at least for the most part. Like if they see them, and they're not gonna like run after them, but if they come past them, they'll take care of it. And they also take care of snakes, and buggies and stuff like that too. They eat with your kittens. Yep, that's very common. Oh, she can't be released because she's too friendly. Yes, opossums are good. They equal good. And she was supposed to be euthanized. She was taken, the finder found her, and they thought they were doing a good thing taking her to the animal control. And they were going to euthanize her, but thankfully they contacted the rehabbers first. The rehabbers went and picked her up. They deemed her non-releasable, and there was a raccoon and a squirrel with a broken arm or leg, I forget which, but the raccoon went on to be rehabbed to be released out into the forest later, because it was a tiny baby, but they placed her with me because she was non-releasable. And the squirrel healed up and went on his way, whichever way he went, he or she. And I've even picked up like a peacock with a broken leg once. Yeah, and took that peacock was taken to a rehabber. I actually have a video of her on my TikTok as well. But yeah, so that's going to be my next thing is, you want to see her nose? Okay, hold on. If you find an injured animal, go to ahnow.org. Yes. ahnow.org is basically a tool that you can use to find a rehabber in your area. And it shows you what that rehab does, kind of like breaks them down into what kind of animals they take. Because some of them can't, not all of them can take certain animals. For instance, opossums are not rabies vector animals, which means that they do not harbor the virus, that they're very resistant to it. But raccoons are rabies vector animals, and so are bats. But rats and squirrels don't get rabies. So anyway, just so you know. Hey, Lavi, we have a request to see your little nose. We have a request to see your nose, baby. Come here. Come here, sweet girl. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi, sweet baby. Looky there. Look at the cuteness. Look at that cuteness. Hello, little girl. Hi, baby. The snoot. Hi. And she goes out. She'll wake up and she'll go out and climb all over things, knock things over, schlub things. And schlubbing is, it's like she goes schlubbing. Sometimes it's the shoe rack. Sometimes it's the piano bench. Sometimes it's a plastic bag full of laundry. And yeah, she goes around and very active. And I love her cuddles. Like if I have her under the covers with me, I will pass out fast. just like a kitty. But yeah, she's the best little snuggler because like she just kind of hugs up next to you. She is the sweetest girl. And she's fairly rare too. Like definitely not all possums are like her. She and I have like this bond. I did get her when she was still on formula, so there is a bond that happens when you wean them off of formula. But it's important to know that I do work with licensed rehabbers and rescuers. And I'm working on getting my own licensing as well. So in some states, it's easier to get licensed or / have permits for animals. It's just important to check what is legal in your state because you don't want them to come knocking and take the animal away because they will, unfortunately, usually unalive the animal. So the best way to do that is to learn as much as you can. I learned as much as I could from my friend who's a rehabber with all the animals that came in, including skunks and birds and opossums and raccoons. Although I grew up with a pet raccoon from eons ago down in Florida. But I'm going to sleep. Have a good night and nice meeting you too. You too, Queen of the Witches, excuse me. Hey, Jericho. Come here, buddy. Come say hi. Hi, buddy. Jericho, you're finding more snacks? Jericho. Jericova. What are you doing? I think he's finding snacks. Are you finding snacks? Hey, sir. Will you sing with me? Will you sing a song? Sing, sweet Jericho, sing, sweet Jericho, sing, sing. Okay, Stephen, have a good night, sleep well. Sing, sweet Jericho, sing, sweet Jericho. Where are you going? Excuse me. Fine. Be that way. He left me. I gave you all the treats and now you don't even care. You don't want to sing with mommy. Oh. Yep. Great Dane. Little girl. Oh, speaking, I think I have to download the one from last night, actually. I'm trying to stay on top of that. I try to stay up to date with the uploading to YouTube. Well, just remember they are wild animals, so there's always that potential to bite. I mean, I had my friend, I've worked with her, so she was brought up as a baby with me. It's not something that I would say, yeah, go let your, let your child pet one. I would never say that. But because I raised Lavender, my friend, good night, Teresa. Have a great night. I would, my friend came down with her toddler and I just held, Lavender and he petted her from the backside and he grabbed her fur and she was totally fine. But, they just don't do well with quick, fast movements. They don't do well with loud noises. So it's definitely not something I would recommend unless it was someone that knows them, like an ambassador. Say you go to like a place where they have an ambassador possums. There are a number of places that have them. So you could look. Yeah, exactly. Just because it's friend shaped doesn't mean it's friend. But they don't see well, no, but like within, I think it's like 6 to 8 inches at night directly in front of them, they see perfectly fine. Because that's the primary distance that they are looking for their type of food. They're mostly driven by their nose and their ears. They definitely can smell really well. They're constantly little, their snoots going sniff, 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 sniff. Like they sniff more than dogs do. It's so funny. She has to inspect things that come in. Everything has to be inspected all the time. And, yeah, so, yeah, they like fruit. They're omnivores, so they eat fruit, veggies, and proteins, animal proteins. I give her ground chicken and applesauce with some eggshells ground up on it for her calcium. They need, hey Carla, they need a lot of calcium in their diet. And, so even like giving veggies with the calcium and stuff in it is also good too. But, and also for those thinking about it, just so you're aware, if you already feed feral cats and, you know, and opossums come up and eat the cat food, that's totally fine. But what we try to say, like we as rehabbers and rescuers and stuff, we do not encourage people to throw food out specifically for opossums. Yay! Thank you, Carla, for the snowflake keychains and knocking out that goal. Because they are foragers and they need to be able to forage and continue to do that in the wild. So cat food is one thing. There's something you're going to stay consistent with, feeding feral cats. That's totally fine that they can eat the food, but we just don't want them to stop foraging and looking for their food. Because there are some folks that will just put so much food out for wild animals, and they won't know how to look for their food if that source is taken away. They won't know how to be a wild animal. So it just puts them at risk as well, because, you know, the next person might not be a friendly person. And that's why we say too, like, when you're talking to, not when talking to, well, my brain, when you see a wild animal, we always want to touch it, but it puts them at risk. You know, the minute you make them friendly, then the next person that comes along may not be friendly. So it's just important to keep the animal in mind and not our own selfish wants and everything like that. So, hey, thank you for the roses and the tiny dynamite. And let's see, what is it? Where do they sleep? You mean like in the wild? They will typically sleep like under bushes, in high grass. They'll sleep in burrows of other animals that might be abandoned. But typically they like to be surrounded, kind of like this hut here. They like to be enclosed because they feel safer. And also they have naturally low temperature, which is why they believe that they're resistant to the rabies virus and other viruses. Thank you for that's my lives, Carla. So they like to stay in warm spots. So in places like in the country that are cold, if you have the capability, or if you have cats or whatever too that are wild outside, or feral cats, there are plenty of tutorials out there, and there are also, I think, where you can buy them too. They're like cat warming boxes, and opossums will use those too, because they're very susceptible to cold weather with their ears, their toes, and tail, because they're pretty much bare, so they can get frostbite. And also in those types of situations, straw or hay is the best thing to use in really cold locations, not blankets, because they can freeze and actually make them colder than just like straw or hay, something that doesn't stay wet like a blanket. Right, Labby? My little Labby girl. Little Labby girl. Hi, little girl. It looks like we kind of stayed on the high side tonight. Thank you for the heart, me, Carla. How many babies do they have, and how long will babies stay with moms? They can, I believe, have up to, remember being like 20 or 21 babies, but they can only keep 13 alive. They have 13 nipples inside of their pouch, and they swallow the nipple. So for 2 weeks they're pregnant with the babies, and then they give birth, and those little tiny beans, because they are marsupials, so those little tiny beans will follow a trail of saliva up the mama's belly into the pouch, and then they find their nipple and they swallow it, and as they grow, the nipple goes down into their stomach. This is why when babies are found, we say, do not feed the baby. Do not feed it anything. First of all, you don't know what happened to it. There are so many things that go into rehabbing small babies. It's so vital, and it can save their lives by you not feeding them or giving them water or anything. Just get them to a rehabber as soon as possible, and keep them warm. So if you find babies or something like that, just keep them warm. And then, so 13 babies, and then they're in the pouch. I don't remember the length of time. I think it's a couple of months that they're in the pouch. They'll start kind of spilling out as they get older, and they'll climb onto the mom's back and start riding around on mom's back. And they don't always, they don't know how many babies that they have. So sometimes if one falls off, if you find it, mom's not coming back because they don't know they lost one. So if you find one that has, that you think is too small to be on its own, think of a dollar bill. And if the body from the nose tip to the base of the tail is the size of a dollar bill or longer, then the baby is fine to be on its own. If it's smaller, then we would need to find a rehabber. Sometimes I've even seen them smaller, and they're completely super feisty and are completely fine in secure areas and stuff like that. But rule of thumb is smaller than a dollar bill body wise, then they need to be with a rehabber, and they have to be fed a certain way. It's just, there are so many things, as I mentioned before, that are super, super important for their survival. Miss Labby girl. Hello, baby. Is it bath time? Is it time? Are you waking up, huh? Is it time to wake up so you can go out and adventure? Yeah? Hi. Hello, little baby. Hi. Hi, sweet pea. What is this? Okay, you're just gonna lay on my hand? Okay. Thank you. Okay, I didn't need that hand. She very much is a sweetheart, yes. She's like, okay, I snooze here. She really is. She is such a sweet girl. I love her so much. Labby. Miss Labby girl. Marissa got her this little sushi roll, this stuffed sushi roll. That was an interesting bird sound. She goes on pee pads or in the shower, in the water basin. They go to, like in the wild, water, even like in captivity, water will make them go like almost immediately. They go to the bathroom so fast. But last night she actually went both on the pee-pee pad. So I'm putting pee-pee pads down now. It's just in the middle of the night, so she can do that. And then of course, Kirk's like, oh, she did both on the pee pad. I was like, oh, wonderful. And then next thing you know, he's like, oh man, I stepped in it. I even knew it was there. Oh my goodness. Yeah. But it's easier in water to clean up, actually. And, of course, less expensive because you don't have to do pee pads. But I just buy, like, the giant thing of them with the charcoal infused or whatever. I even started using a pee pad for a bath mat. I'm like, well, hey, they're absorbent. And then you throw them away. Because in certain circumstances, sometimes things just work easier, you know. Like, I prefer to have an actual bath mat, but when she comes out of the shower after she goes to the bathroom, and she wipes herself on the pee pad, so it just kind of makes sense. Are you grabbing my fingers with your tootsies? Oh, yeah. Let me see if I can get her to turn around a little bit, because I love showing off her little tootsies. Come here, little girl. Come here. Come here. Let me see your tootsies. No, you're going the wrong direction. Come here. Hold on. Let me see your... Oh my... She's like, now. Come here. Come here. Come here. Let me see your little tootsies. See, they're little feetsies. They have like a little thumb. I do trim her nails, yes. And she's due too, because as you can see, I have some scratches here. But yeah, she's got softy little feet. But in the wild, they actually build up a lot of calluses and very thick pads here. But because she's bougie and she's an inside girl mostly, she has very soft tootsies. But yeah, I do need to trim her nails. But they also have rotating, their back feet rotate backwards and forwards for climbing. And they use their tail. They don't hang from their tail. The only time you will find them hanging from a tail as an adult is from just helping themselves get down. They're not trying to hang from their tail because their body weight actually cannot hold be held with their tail. But as babies, sometimes they can hang from their tails, but they don't sleep hanging from their tails. That is one thing that a lot of the animations have gotten wrong. I'm like, who did they consult about this? I mean, it's super cute too, though. Like a lot of the, like merchandise and stuff you see, like it's so cute to see them hanging from their tail, but it's not accurate. Unless because I was thinking about, I actually ended up with a 3D printer lately. Somebody gifted it to me. So I was like, oh, and Marissa was like, oh, you should make little charms that hang on like the T-ball. And she's like, oh, you could make a little possum hanging from the tail. I'm like, oh yeah, but I'd have to make it look like she's stretching down, like she's trying to get down, because she wouldn't be dangling there asleep. It would be trying to get down. So anyway, just thinking about things, my brain like constantly going. Last night I had a dream about an earthquake, actually. I know they had one recently up in Northern California, but in this dream, you know how dreams are just so bizarre. I'm in Vegas, and I'm in this very tall tower, but when I saw the front of it, as with the tower is swaying like way down, and it hit the parking garage, just like, obviously no way it could sway that much, but it hit the parking garage, and you could kind of see the front of the hotel, and it reminded me, looked like Caesar's Palace, and the front of it was like super crumbly and everything, and I was like, I'm like, well, I guess we need to vacate. And then as I'm running down the stairs of this, we were really high in this tower, I'm running down the stairs and I'm collecting my clothes on the way down the stairs. I'm like, wow. Our brains are so funny sometimes in our dreams. I was like, I know I have laundry I need to do, but like, really? Whenever I have an earthquake dream, we always have one within a couple of weeks. Oh, interesting. They are nocturnal, yes. She'll be getting up in probably another hour or so, and well, maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and she'll go out and start adventuring around. She's already had a couple of snacks, and then I already have her dinner out there, so she'll go out and eat her dinner, and then she'll go schlubbing and get all of her exercise in. I find her all over the place. Like, I mean, seriously, she'll be under the table. Next thing, she'll be out by the kitchen. Then she's over near the piano, and then she's up on the seat. And she's an active little girl, which makes me happy. Especially that she likes to climb and she likes to get that exercise in and stuff. So anyway, well, I'm probably going to call it a night here in a minute. I went double the time I normally go, but I figured it was a good night to do so since we had so many people in here. But anyway, oh, there, it just hit 11 o'clock. Well, be sure to give us a follow if you want to see our lives in the future. Also, follow our YouTube. The link is in my bio for Jericho and Friends, or Jericho and Animal Friends, I think it's called. And then I'm uploading all of the lives from the TikTok from the past. I've already gotten in there. I'm pretty well up to date. I just have to do yesterday, and then I'll have to do today. But you can catch lives. I have not done anything as far as labeling other than dates, just so that I can kind of keep track. But I'll go back and kind of, add in like titles and things like that. I'm just, just trying to keep up at this point. But it seems like each live is fun, no matter which one you want to pick. They're all pretty fun. I'm glad I caught you on tonight. Love the vibe here, Raven. See you soon. Okay, I'm glad you caught us too, Sherry. Have a wonderful night. Well, everybody, thank you so much for... Oh, very interesting. Thank you. I'm in Texas. We have them in our yards. Oh, yeah. They're pretty well, mostly all over the entire United States. Good night, Michelle. Thank you for all the likes. Follow. Oh, that's going to make me do the puzzle piece. Hang on a second, guys. And let's make sure I get there. There we go. Okay. Thank you for all of the likes, follows, shares, comments, conversation, and new friends. We go live every night at 10 p.m. Pacific time. And we'll be here tomorrow night. Good night, Onyx. You sleep well, too. And we'll see you guys soon. Have a great evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for all of the gifts tonight. And I guess I didn't have any moderators on here tonight. Thank you for moderating, Raven. You're welcome. Yeah, they blink. She's sleeping right now, though. All right, have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now. Here's half a heart, and the other one's laying down, so we'll have to do this side. Another half a heart. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.